All right, you're welcome back to Prime Morning. My name is Asieduwaa Akumia, and it's time for us to know the importance of home care. What is it that you know about home cares? Why are home cares necessary or important here in Ghana? And so I have seated with me this morning Akosua Masefa, who is from Totoe Home Services, Home Care in Ghana. So Totoe Medical Services, Home Care, right here in Ghana. Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm good. And yourself?
I'm doing awesome.
Thank God.
I was asking about the right pronunciation of the medical facility. I said it's Totoe.
It's Totoe.
Totoe
Yes.
Medical Home Care.
Home care
Okay.
services.
Okay.
Yes.
Right. So that's the name of the owner.
Exactly. He's Dr. Grace Totoe.
Okay. Okay. Sweet. Now let's talk about home cares. When we say home cares, in general, what is it and why is it important for us here in Ghana?
Thank you. Well, home care, I would say, is a very crucial thing that is taking place in Ghana now because we've come to the realization that people need medical assistance. But what happens is that sometimes when you are being discharged from the hospital, you still need a medical attention.
Yeah.
So it is important that you have people who assist you whilst you are home. So home care has come to assist people who prefers to have an ongoing medical assistance, but they prefer to have it from their comfort zone, that is from your home. So that's the importance of home care. And it's also important for people who have chronic diseases.
Okay.
Because as you do, sometimes it's difficult, taking them from the house to the hospital, having it on a regular basis.
Yeah.
And sometimes
it's not every time that the patient would be available to be moving from the house to the clinic for checkups.
Exactly.
It's quite stressful.
Very, very stressful for relatives.
Yeah.
And sometimes it even causes panic and fear.
Yes.
I mean, what is going to happen? You have to be moving them all the time. So home care has come to play a very vital role in the lives of individuals who need our assistance.
I believe that Total Medical Home Care wouldn't be the only facility here in Ghana that offers that. So what would make me or anybody out there choose you?
Choose us.
Yeah.
Yes, you are right. Well, Total is a group of people who have the expertise.
Okay.
And we are very good and compassionate, delivering our services to people. What happens is that our professionals are well trained, especially we have nurses who are registered nurses, and we have other skilled nursing health officers, like the physiotherapist, we have a dietitian, we have occupational therapist, we have speech therapist, that is the speech language pathologist. So what happens is, we assist you, but every individual has its own unique way of, choices. So we always tailor our services accordingly.
Okay. Yeah. So when you speak about services, you render services across.
Across, yes.
You're not specific about, let's say, what health or what diseases. Across everything.
Across everything. But especially with people living with chronic diseases, like those suffering from paralysis, right? Most of them are bedridden, people who have catheters and all that. What happens is that we assist them in bathing, in eating, and with their mobility, their movement as well. So, and taking your drugs as well.
Okay.
Sometimes we also assist you to, take your follow-up appointments from the hospitals. So the skilled nurses provide all this and give you an overall support.
Majority of the times when you have a relative who spends weeks in hospital and you end up even spending a lot on medical bills and all that, although the doctor would say, oh, your relative can be discharged and everything, but you need to be bringing them to a hospital every 2 weeks, once in a month and all that. Maybe you are a working person and you wouldn't necessarily have the time every time to do what you're supposed to do.
Yes.
And you also be concerned about your pockets.
That's a
I have
financial
spent
thing.
so much, with this relative being hospitalized, coming home. I would wish that somebody comes home to come help take care of this relative of mine.
Exactly.
But maybe because I've spent so much and I'm spending a lot, I would not be able do that. Should we fear Or should we be scared that there's a high possibility that when it comes to your pricing, it is up there?
Our pricing is very moderate.
Okay.
Asieduwaa, it's important you don't leave your relatives, those who are sick, those who need assistance, for family members to take care of them. It doesn't go well. They are not able to detect maybe illness or alarming, certainties. I mean, you may not be sure, you may not be home because you are in the office working, but members of our family, they can't take care of our patients. So a nurse, it's always advisable to have a nurse by him because they can assist. If they have to call the ambulance and assist them to see their private doctors, we do that. So we don't always have to think about money. Sometimes you require people to sit by them.
The system is hard now.
I know, Asieduwaa, but we are moderate.
Okay.
I can assure you of that. I can assure you of that. And our people are really, really, really giving quality care to our clients.
So the number of times that you're available to assist or to do this home care services is dependent on whatever the patient might be suffering from?
Yes.
Okay.
So that is what I said earlier. It might be a chronic disease. I mean, it might be somebody suffering from dementia. You know, dementia patients, they are not bedridden, but the mind is not there. I mean, they have this brain disorder and all that. So it all depends on what the person needs. And sometimes you may need a nurse by your mom or whoever it is, but may not be suffering. But you need to assist them in taking their medications. Just the companionship. It's also very important.
Are you located only in Accra?
Pardon me?
Are you located only in Accra?
Yes, our office is in Accra, but we are trying to move it to the other regions.
Please do.
We will.
Because I believe that maybe in Kumasi, in Cape Coast.
We've started with Kumasi.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
We've started with Kumasi.
Okay. So you have some people. So if there's somebody who needs some home care services for a relative,
yes,
they can reach out to.
They do.
Okay.
Most people demand for a 24-hour service. That is the living.
Oh.
Yes, and others want it. It depends on the hours that you want the nurse to stay with your patient or your sick person.
Right.
So some depend for 6 hours, 12 hours, 6 to 6 in the evening before you, the relative comes in. So, but before we leave, we make sure that everything is done before the nurse leaves your home. So we give quality care.
Incredible.
I can assure you of that.
I love this. I can see this one reading physical disability supports.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Right. So mobility, exercising, eating, grooming.
Grooming.
Okay.
We do that.
You do that as well.
We have massage.
Massage?
Yes, we do that.
Okay.
From your homes. You can call Totoe and we'll provide for that.
That's nice. And then we have depression screening and management.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Right. And then you did mention the dementia one, care for dementia patients.
Exactly.
Okay. Okay.
Exactly.
Right. And you're available for children as well?
We do for everyone. Okay. Everybody who needs a medical assistance, we are in to do that. And we've introduced this new thing about weight loss.
I was about to ask you about the IV infusion.
Yes, the IV infusion, yes. Yes, but that is taken on weekly basis.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
But you need to do a lot of exercises.
You just made me laugh. Yeah.
Because it's an injection that you'll be taking, and it's called the Ozempic. It helps.
The Ozempic.
You need to.
I think I've heard.
You've heard about that.
Yes.
Okay.
So you need to exercise.
Yes, you need to
make it effective.
Effective, more effective.
So is it that, so on a regular, people exercise to lose weight?
They do, but when you take it, I mean, your food intake reduces.
Oh.
You realize that you're eating less. Oh. You're not taking so much. And it helps you to balance your diet as well.
Oh, okay.
Right? You need to make healthy food choices.
Right.
That will help you to, lose weight.
Do you in any way advise or suggest the meals you take if you get on this?
Yes, we do. We educate you on that. If you want us to invite our dietitian, he will come in to advise you on that.
Oh, nice. You're a full package then.
Yes, we are.
So where are you located?
We used to be at Asalam Down. We are now moving to a new site. Okay. But for now, we're virtual, so you can call us on our lines. Okay. Or
please put the information out there.
Yes, you can call us on 024 33 54360 or 053 156 1783.
Okay, and website is www.totohealth.com.
Yes.
And digital clinic at totohealth.com as well. So viewers, you can get in touch with them in Kumasi. If somebody wants services in Kumasi, since you've started in Kumasi, they can call the same number?
Yes, the same number.
The same number.
Yes.
Okay. So viewers, over to you. This is incredible. I like this already. And I know that a lot of you ladies out there, now even men are hopping on these new trends of losing weight.
Exactly.
And some men are refusing to go to the gym and lift weight and all that. But like Akosia said, you will still need to exercise. It's just that it's going to suppress your intake of food. It will suppress it.
It will.
Akosia, thank you so much for your time.
Thank
Before
you,
you go, what do you want to tell viewers?
Thank you for giving us the opportunity to use your medium to educate. And we would like to urge everyone not to leave your relatives for, family members.
Other relatives,
Try and call Totoe Homecare Medical. We are in to assist and support your relatives for you. Thank you.
I think this is the time that you need to learn to ease yourself of certain stresses and all of that. And if you can, Akosia did say that their pricing is pocket friendly. It is very moderate, so you need not be alarmed about the fact that maybe they'll be too high. Because, when it comes to home care, when you think about home care, you think that, it's for the rich only.
No.
And so you need not worry about that. Pick the numbers. The number, again, 024-335-4360. Call them if you're in Accra, if you're in Kumasi, and get that, superb treatment from Totoe Home Care, medical home care services. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you, Asieduwaa.
And have a lovely morning.
Yes, you
My
too.
name is Asieduwaa Akumia. The show still continues. And Nathaniel Atto is ready to give you updates in sports. Let's not forget that entertainment will be coming up as well. And Rosalie Felly will be seated with Baba Sadiq in the big interview segment. We'll be right back.